emergency situations. I am pleased to announce that in continuation of this partnership with government and in response to your request, the government of Kenya is going to allocate 1 acre of land so that you can relocate from your current premise. And I urge Kenyans of goodwill, partners of goodwill from both local and international, to work with the St.Johns for them to be able to put up a building befitting the sacrifice and contribution that is being made by St. John. As patron, he is the patron, right? I am the chief patron, but who is the patron? Oh, the patron is, oh yeah, the patron is my former boss. Masden Madoka, I used to work under him when I was an assistant minister. I can vouch that he's a very good man. And no wonder St. John's is going places. Thank you very much, Mr. Patron. And we will work together to make sure that St. John's is on a very sound footing so that you can continue to do the good that you're doing. Training these young people, the young people of Kenya, to be volunteers, to know that you don't have to be great to help. You don't have to give. Volunteering means you can be gracious, you can be magnanimous with what you have. If it is skills, if it is something you can do for a fellow human being, in especially an emergency situation, it is something that you can offer. So continue to do that for the people of Kenya and to all people in need. Road accidents are the most common emergency situations in our country. I acknowledge the contribution of St. John Ambulance towards the provision of quality emergency care services on our highways through 17 rescue centers spread out across Kenya. I ask the Ministry of Health, Transport and county governments to grow and enhance their collaboration with St. John Ambulance to ensure seamless provision of emergency, pre-hospital and ambulance services to all Kenyans. I commend the entire St. John family for what you have achieved over the last 1 year. I also applaud you and all the volunteers for your patriotism and humanity. And you have just been outstanding. In fact, many people, myself included, always believed that St. John's is a religious organization. Until I got to know that it was not a religious organization, that it is an organization that serves humanity because they believe in humanity and they believe in volunteering to serve fellow human beings. And that's the teaching of all our religions, that it's good to serve your fellow human beings. So, Mr. Patron and your team, let me encourage you, whatever it is that we will need to do on the part of the government of Kenya, you will tell us so that Minister here and her team can work towards making sure that we support you so that you can continue to do the good work that you are doing, especially with our children. The teaching of these young Kenyans to be volunteers, to serve humanity, to give what they have to fellow human beings is the biggest thing we can do to these young Kenyans. to inculcate in them the spirit of giving, the spirit of volunteerism, the spirit of patriotism that makes them greater human beings. We will see how we are going to involve St. John's in all the other aspects as we work. I want to encourage Minister and her team as we deploy the whole full range of universal health care network across Kenya. Let us see how we can leverage on the big network and ecosystem that has been built by St. John, involving especially the young children of Kenya in making sure that we live in healthy communities, that emergency medical care also extends to prevention. How do we prevent accidents from happening? How do we prevent people from getting into situations of emergency? How do we work on our delivery of health care in a manner that we can avoid situations that lead into emergencies? How do we make sure that, as we have planned with our community health promoters, we have planned that there will be one community health promoter for every 100 households. I think St. John's are giving us even a better template. They are telling us there should be at least one member of every household that has skills and understanding on emergency aid. I think that is something we can pick and we can run with it, and we can ask for the support of St. John. So asanteni sana. To the young people who are part of this great army, I want to promise you that you are doing a great job by being part of the St. John ambulance movement. Pongezi sana. You have my support 100%, and the government of Kenya is going to work with you. We will see how we will continuously support St. John, Bwana Patron. You have access to me. You can give me instructions. You know you can do that. So you can tell me what it is that you want us to do so that we can mobilize government resources, government leverage to assist you do this great job that you're doing with the young people of Kenya. So you can count on me. CS Susan will be in touch with you so that we can see what additionally we can do to you and to the whole organization to make it fit for purpose and to assist us achieve some of the goals that we have set out to achieve as the government of Kenya in service to the people of Kenya. So asanteni sana. God bless you. Nawatakia heri na